Hi friends, welcome to TalentBlazer, a platform for placements, preparations, freshers job preparations, and UGC net preparation. In the placement cracker nuggets today, we would be discussing about very commonly asked question in an interview is to give an incidence where you displayed some skills. We will try to find out why does the recruiter ask this question and what is the relevance of this question in context to your interview and how should you really respond about this question is what we're going to learn in this particular episode. So the recruiter wants you to give an answer in a case format where you build a case and you try to bring out the inference out of it. They also want to see how you portray yourself during this entire case. And eventually, as I told, one of the very important things is how do you really find the inference or the case which you built on. The question is how do you really display a skill during an incident. So how should your take on this question be? You have to build a case where you will have to tell them that you were the significant contributor in the case. So you have to be the protagonist or the helping hand. Does not really make you any lesser of an individual. Storytelling is always important because when you're really telling a case, it should have some flow of thoughts, which are very important as we always really keep on talking about this importance of it. So structuring the case really becomes very important. And finally, as I told, inference is something where the recruiters are exactly eyeing your case as. So how do you really draw the inference out of the case which you built, and how does this help the organization or the system which you have really displayed that skill? How did it benefit that system? And if you can convert it in terms of money or a profit, that would be the ideal way of really representing it. Well, how to structure this answer is something which is a critical point because mostly students really goof up in really making a good case. Let's see how can we really make a good case. One of the methods to really make a good case is STAR method. Let's see what exactly it means. So S stands for situation. So you'll have to tell the situation first as to what exactly was the situation. What exactly was the task in that situation? What action have you taken displaying that skill majorly? And what kind of a result have you really found out? Like, if you were given a project which was due to be over in 7 days and you were languishing with the pace. Now, you took up the task. You tried and used your analytical skills to find the ways to really get the task done quickly, and by giving the dignity to the job, you have finished the job well within the time and finished off with perfect execution. So the result is that you have done the task within the time which had saved the company probably $25,000 or $50,000, or even if it's a project, so it has saved a day which would really be costing around 10,000 rupees. So how do you really draw that inference is something which really becomes very important. There is another method as well to it, which is called as PAR method, where you talk about the problem first as to what exactly was the problem. Problem was that you had to finish off the project in the next 7 days, which really becomes your problem. The action which you took is you've used your analytical skills to find ways to finish off the job quickly and with giving the appropriate dignity to the job. And the result is that you saved time, you saved money. What amount of money did you save eventually? Something which you'll have to really translate, probably 10,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees eventually, which will give a right perspective to this answer. So this question is very important from the recruiter's perspective, and it should definitely be considered important from the candidature's perspective as well. So as we talk about, practice is never sufficient. You need to really keep on practicing. And of course, job is, and that too, the first job is very, very close to heart, and you should definitely go all in. How should you really practice about your job? You can come to our platform, TalentBlazer. You can download it from Google Play, and you will get a lot of sample and mock tests for free on psychometric test, aptitude test. In aptitude, you can take GK, IT, and many other as well, like verbal, non-verbal, GK, and many. So this is TalentBlazer. We have been to some decent institute of our country. We are there on almost all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, website. You can reach out to us at any other platform, and we'd like to really interact with you for it. At the end, thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and best of luck for your upcoming interview.